Language may not be suitable for young audiences. Parental guidance is advised. Hi, my name is MEKHAELA, and welcome to my story. The month of August in the year 2009 was another struggling month for me. Miles probably had forgotten all about me, and I guess there's no other way but to move on. Would it be easy to move on? I opened the month with another unsent letter to Miles, which he did not get the chance to read any longer. If he listens to this podcast, he'd probably, but I doubt he would ever. As always, let me take this opportunity to thank Anchor for making my whole podcast experience easy and pleasant. You can also subscribe, stream, or download our show for free on any of your preferred listening platforms, and we're also available on YouTube. Just follow us so you'll be updated with our latest episodes weekly. Don't forget to drop a message or two on our Facebook page, MEKHAELA on Podcast. I repeat, MEKHAELA on Podcast. Would love to hear from all of you. Episode 17. A Letter to Miles. Unsent. August 2, 2009. For what it's worth, I'm happy I've come to know and love you. However, the gestures you've made would make me think you're putting an end to this. I have not heard a word from you ever since we've talked weeks ago, and it makes me so sad and horrified that time will come that you will let go of me. I don't want that to happen to us. Please say, don't leave me, and I will stay. I will continue to love you even if it hurts more than you'll ever know. I have no idea if you're able to read this, but honest to God, I'm deeply saddened by the thought of losing you. It's like a piece of a puzzle is taken away from me, yet again, and now I'm about to be incomplete. Faith has been so bully. It had given me someone like you, and yet fate is now telling me that you'll be fading away. I know you're just scared, and I understand that, but that's why it's now your call to lose the grip and say that's it. But I want you to know that since I've met you, I'm happy. I'm glad we're getting closer, and I'm more privileged to shower you with love and affection. It has never occurred to me how painful this is, because all I cared for is only to give you nothing but love and understanding. We had some issues, but were able to surpass them, and thank you for believing I can change. That's true. I've come to realize how valuable my life is because you've made me see the bright side of it. I vowed to stay true as long as I know I'm still with you. Until now, I've never stopped hoping and praying that someday we'll see each other again. From time to time, I read your messages and convince myself that you're still there, and it makes me so happy. However, shadows cast and rain poured all over my whole life. I have never heard anything from you. It seems that my whole universe suddenly crumbles, and here I am, clinging to the last straw of hope that someday I'll be able to hold you once again. Sounds good to be true. But then again, I'm just waiting for you to make the move. I'm just here. So tell me, can you still say you still love me after all the dodges you've done? Are you still afraid of the chain reactions? Will you continue to love me even if the situation is tighter than before? Would you be willing to be brave for me? Are you strong enough to withstand all the pain? I guess you won't be able to answer all these questions now. I know. You've already forgotten all about me. I'm hardly a part of your memory.
Let me share this with you all. Anchor is a hosting platform that is easy to use and offers a lot at no cost. I use Anchor for my podcast. So far, it's been fun. With their unlimited hosting and easy to navigate tools, it's simple to start recording your show. And you can download the app for free. With Anchor, it's one step closer to having your very own show. Anchor, sign up now.
This letter is so clear, bright as day. He's over me. But as stubborn as I was, I still held on. Judging by the fact that I was so smitten by Miles, he probably took advantage of this situation and kept me hanging. It was difficult to move past it. But I know if you all noticed that this letter was still hinting that even though he hurt me many times by dodging me in any way that he can, I'll still accept him in a heartbeat if ever he realizes that he wants to come back to me. I have to be honest, it was so stupid and I've lost my self-respect after I realized what I did back then. Well, years ago, before I moved back here in the old city, a friend of mine asked me if, hypothetically, Miles would come back after all those years. Would I still accept him? I answered her straight away with a resounding yes. Now, if you ask me the same question, my answer will be a hard no. I'm glad he did not come back. And I'm glad he cut me out of his life. Because when I looked at his pictures recently, after years of trying to avoid looking at his, Facebook profile, I just realized I'm okay without him. No more hurt, no more longing, no more pain, and no more him. Was the process from here on and a smooth process of getting over him? Were there any roadblocks along the way? Did Miles suddenly make his presence known and made it too difficult for me? Let's spark the question and let's talk about it this Monday. That ends this week's entry. Be sure to tune in every Monday for new episodes. MEKHAELA is produced by me with Jabs for the sound and Monique for the artwork. Join me again next week, only here in MEKHAELA.